Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Veronica and I am so excited to bring you this video today. I absolutely love Halloween and I have a theme this year. A little bit of literary classic with witchy vibes. I hope it will all make sense by the end of this video. This front section right by the door is actually going to be a haunted woods theme. Right now I'm putting up some bats that I just cut out of stiff felt, and I'm securing them to the wall with some painter's tape. I couldn't pass up this cute Halloween tree that I found at Michael's after the season was over last year. It lights up inside different colors. I think it looks great next to these two haunted house luminaries that I had found at the thrift store for $1 each. Now I'm going to add some basic black candles. One is a tombstone and the other one is just a plain black candle, and then we're done with this area. On the bottom, on the key hooks, I'm going to add this tombstone garland that I actually DIY'd. It's made of 100% felt roving. I think it'll make a great spooky addition to this wall. I love the title of this poem, and I just made this a couple years ago. This was a DIY, Something Wicked This Way Comes, and I'm gonna hang it right here. This is one of my favorite spots right in front of the entrance door. I have an antique mirror here, and I'm gonna drape some Victorian-inspired lace over it. I had already done the cobwebs. I am so bad at doing them. I just didn't want you to suffer along with me. I bought a pack of paper crows from Walmart a couple years ago. These are really great to put in the mirror and also around the walls and on top of the windows. It gives it a really nice touch. I've had these branches forever and don't really use them in my everyday decor. I just save them for Halloween because they're so spooky looking. I'm really into twinkle lights this year. I bought these purple twinkle lights that I'm going to wrap around the black twigs that I have on both sides of the table.
Perfect.
This Nevermore sign is a DIY. I am doing an Edgar Allen Poe literary theme right here. These crows were bought a couple of years ago. I know they're not ravens, but I still think they're gonna go great with the theme. These lights are battery operated and also run on a timer. This way I don't have to worry about switching it on and off. This lantern I bought from Michael's a few years ago. It has some really neat handwriting on it, and I just think it's perfect. This is an excerpt from Edgar Allen Poe's famous poem, The Raven. I put it on aged paper and framed it. I think it looks really good here. And this skull globe I bought from Walmart last year after the season was over. As a finishing touch, I'm just going to add these purple flowers to the top of the lantern. I am going to start decorating the mantle by putting a few simple twigs in the floral holders. My original idea for this area was to make it a mad scientist laboratory, but it didn't quite work out that way, so it's gonna be more witchy with the cauldrons and the potion bottles. The 2-jar candles and the spider sign I had bought from Walmart last year after the season. These 2 jars I bought at a thrift store for really cheap. I'm going to put some pillow filling in this one to make it look like there's some kind of chemical reaction going on. I like how it mimics smoke coming out of the jar. And for this jar, I'm just going to add some simple Spanish moss. For this cauldron, I'm going to add some pillow filling, and then on top of that, I'm going to add some twinkle lights. And then I'm going to add some more filling on top of the lights. Well, this will give the impression that there's something brewing inside the cauldron. I love this effect. It's so spooky and looks so great at night. On top of this surface, right below the mantle, I'm going to add another cauldron. I'm going to place some orange lights and then some sticks and twigs on top of it to make it look like a burning wood pile. This is such a nice and festive effect for the season. For this shelf, I would like to do something a little different. I'm going to do an evil queen setup from Snow White. I love this mirror. It's the perfect mirror for the evil queen. I bought this fabric from Spirit Halloween a couple years ago. It's supposed to be a steampunk, but I think it'll go good here. I'm going to add another cauldron because the evil queen needs a cauldron, of course, and I'm going to do the same thing as with the cauldron on the mantle. I'm going to add some pillow filling and lights to make it look like the cauldron is brewing. You can't forget the poison apple. This is a faux apple that I just stuck a twig into. It looks pretty nice. I also love that pop of red. I'm going to add some antique books so it looks like spell books, but they're just regular books, literary classics. I'm gonna put them right here and put some cobwebs on them. I took this plastic skull and I stuck a candle to it. You can either hot glue or put melted wax on it and just stick the candle on. And I used another candle to melt the wax and have it drip down the skull. I bought more jars from the thrift store and I added some of these labels to them. I'll link the site below. I'm going to place some battery-operated white lights inside each jar and set them on a timer. I love this effect because it gives the impression that there's something magical happening in these two jars, which is perfect because the labels say it all. Not very reminiscent of the Evil Queen, but still fun. The shelf is complete and lit up, and now I'm going to switch and show you how all of these decorations look at nighttime. So enjoy!